Morning Logical X Blood and Wine playthrough, and this is episode number 17. And like, we're getting closer and closer to completing this expansion. However, we still got plenty of secondary, and we've also got to make sure we have enough crowns to gather up the necessary materials for the remaining Witcher gear.
I see you gather before me. Hungry?
Be right back. Let me grab my phone. All right, so here we are. We're at this new town or village rather that we it's not really new. It's been here and we've known about it. It's just by happenstance, the general questing progression has finally taken us across the river here. And we got some quests that we or tasks, missions that we've acquired from the notice board here. We got an undiscovered location just right up the road here that we can explore. We're pretty much out leveling the pace of the main quest line. We're level 45. We've got a few, like this Gwent tournament, I think is the lowest level quest I have on my log here. And Bovine Blues. I think that's nearby, though. Let's go ahead and do the Bovine Blues. Find the quarry foreman. A Witcher's life is never dull. If there ever comes a point when he's had his fill of cockatrices, strigas, or neckers, he can always count on the world throwing something unusual in his path, as was the case down from the sky, landing right on top of a quarry worker. At last, here was a contract that would surely tear the Witcher free of the fetters of the quotidian that so often held him. Well, that's going to take us... Heck, we're probably going to find some more undiscovered locations along the way here.
Collapsed building. Foundations probably caved in. Literally undermined.
So, wow, we've got a... Heck, we might as well do this then. This is a scavenger hunt for the Ursine gear, since we're close. Witchers of the School of the Bear are stereotypically thought of as much like their animal patron, in other words, hefty and hairy. Those stereotypes oft proved divorced from realities when Geralt happened on the trail of some diagrams of Grandmaster-level gear from the School of the Bear. Upon closer investigation, he learned he was, in fact, on the trail of such a beefy and shaggy colleague. This burly bear had years ago taken on a contract at the Tufo Vineyard. He had disappeared soon after, along with the diagrams he had claimed to have. Oh, there's a lot of loot in here. So let's go ahead. Here we are. Charit Contron de Tufo's Journal. 17 May 1243. Finally. Hey, good morning, Floris Velthoven 123. I hope I pronounced your name right. Finally, a response to my notice. A witcher big as a mountain and bearded as a dwarf. He asked about the contract. Then said he'd take it for about as much coin as we've set aside for Fifi's dowry. That's some nerve, but I had no other choice. I had to agree. 18th of May, 1243. The Witcher claims the problems are caused by a subterranean monster. He searched the area and found an entrance to a complex of caves by a stream in the Marcescent forest. He plans to enter through it tomorrow. 20th May, 1243. The Witcher has not returned. Some elf from the city asked about him. Now that's some nerve, giving our address to non-humans. 27 May 1243. Enough of this. I'll never hire a Witcher again. It will soon be 10 days since he took his retainer and disappeared. I plan to sell the things he left behind to recover at least a portion of my losses. Too bad he mostly just left scraps with scribblings that no one will want to purchase. Good morning, Karsten.